I want you to see something very powerful there. Romans chapter 12 and verse 1. Popular text, life-changing text. It says, I beseech you therefore, brethren, by the mercies of God, that you present your bodies a living sacrifice, wholly acceptable unto God, which is your reasonable service. Now, I'd like us all to read verse 2 and read it carefully. What does it say? Be not conformed to this world, but be ye transformed by the renewing of your mind. Now, let's just stop there. We have explained that you may prove what is, we've done quite a number of teachings around that. But I want us to narrow in on the A portion. It says now, and I want you to write these words down: conformed, world, transformed, renewing. 4 words that you need to get a grasp of. Okay? Number 1 is what? Conformed. Number 2 is world. Number 3 is transformed. Number 4 is renewing. And as always, I would always tell you that when you come to church, make sure you have your writing material. That shows that you're willing to recall something at least. Is that okay? All right. So he says, be not conformed to this world, but be ye transformed by the renewing of your mind. Now, because many a times our concept and our theology of faith is a sin-conscious theology. So, usually when we read the scriptures, our first interpretation is always from a standpoint of sin and morality. Are you getting this here? And again, will that be wrong in all the cases? No, not wrong. I mean, most of the times. But many times when you take it only from that aspect, sometimes you miss some of the beautiful things that God is trying to communicate to us. So you take this scripture, and pretty much what many people are thinking of is, be not conformed to this world. Don't act like the world. Okay? Don't sin like the world. And is that implied? Absolutely. Absolutely. But is that all he's talking about? A million times no. He says, be not conformed to this world, number 1. It says, but be ye what? Transformed by the renewing of your mind. Now let's take those words one by one. The word conformed, I told you to write it down, because as we start studying those words one by one, then you get the full picture of what Paul was trying to say to them. The word conformed, if you study it from the Greek, put it simply, means to squeeze into a mold. Are you following what I'm saying here? It means to squeeze into a mold, which means you create a mold for something. I know there's something there, and I'll explain what that means just a bit. There's a mold here, and then you pour wax into it, or you pour water into it. Are you getting what I'm saying here? Now, what happens to the wax is that it takes the shape and the form of that mold. Are you getting this here? Now it says that be not conformed, matizo, that's the Greek word there. It says be not conformed. Immediately tells you, number 1, that the world is a mold. And whether you're conscious of it or not, there's a mold, there's unseen pressure that is being exerted upon you for your life to look in a certain way. Is somebody follow what I'm saying here? Whether you're aware of it or not. In fact, the less aware, the better it is for the enemy. The ignorant you are of it, the better it is for the enemy. Many people think they have control of their lives. You don't. You don't. Many people think, I just decide what I want to do. I know what I want to know. I hope you know that you are the sum total of everything you've been exposed to. That you have absolutely no original thoughts. There is no thought that you have thought of that is original. Not one. Have you heard a lot of people saying things like, I like to be original? You're not. You can be authentic, but you can't be original. There's a difference between being authentic and being original. Because you seated here, the clothes you're wearing, somebody influenced you. Oh yes. Oh yes. Some of you ladies don't like a certain kind of hair. Somebody influenced you. You say, no. I didn't see anybody doing it. No, it's the hairdresser that pulled your hair too much. Is somebody follow what I'm saying there? Listen to me, and once you understand this, Because when people don't get this, they feel like I'm in control of my life, I'm in charge. I'm the one who is thinking what I'm thinking and all the rest. Paul says that be not conformed to what? The world, to this world, but be what? Transformed by the renewing of your mind. So whether you are aware of it or not, there is pressure that is being exerted by the world. And I'll tell you what the world is just in a bit. To squeeze you into a certain shape and a certain form. Now, if you don't have enough, it's like gravity. You will never be able to stay up except you generate enough pressure, enough force to counter the pressure, to counter the force. Are you following what I'm saying here? Which means everybody, hear this and never forget it, everybody is doomed to remain on the floor. Remember, the natural always is a parallel and a picture of the spiritual. Which means without any form of effort, hear this, everybody is doomed to what? Remain on the floor. Without any form of effort exerted, this is doomed to remain what? On the same spot. It will never move till pressure is exerted. Are you following what I'm saying here? Now, do you realize, many people may not know it, do you realize that it takes energy and force for this thing to remain the way it is? I hope you know. It looks as though nothing is acting on it, but I hope you know gravity is acting on it. And that's a measurable force. Which means that there is an energy that keeps you in the same spot. Whether you're aware of it or not does not change it. Whether you're conscious, are you following what I'm saying here? That if this thing is going to move up and jump or fly, then we must be able to generate energy that is equal to it or greater than it. And guess what? It will not fly and remain flying just because we generated energy, but we sustain the energy. Is somebody following what I'm saying here?